Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda and I'm from amandacrochets.com, and in today's video I'm going to show you stripes 25 through 27 of the Plumberry Sampler Afghan. This is part of the Annie's Crochet Striped Afghan Club, and this is an 11-month subscription that you can get each month. And what I really like about this is that in each kit you get 3 skeins of yarn and the instruction manual, as you'll see here, and you can create a beautiful Afghan. Now, if you do not like the Plumberry colorway, they do have other options available, whether you are more of a neutral type of person, you like the beachy blues and tans, or if you want to make a holiday Afghan, they do have a Christmas version as well. So there's definitely plenty of options for everyone out there. And like I said, it is an 11-month subscription service. So with the Plumberry Sampler, here is what that Afghan looks like. So lots of pretty deep blues and creams and that deep plum color. So very pretty. And I really like this Afghan so far. So I'll show you what my progress is so far on that. And I will also leave a coupon code in the description box below where you can get some money off of your first month subscription. This is always very helpful because this can get a little pricey after a while, but if you can get some of the coupon codes and some of the money off your first subscription, it helps just a little bit. And they also have sales throughout the year, so be on the lookout for that as well. So again, this is the Plumberry Sampler Afghan. This is stripes 25 through 27. So before I go into this, let's check out the yarn that is included in this kit. So you're going to get 1 skein of these 3 colors, and this is the Premier Anti-Pilling Everyday Worsted Like New Wash After Wash. I love working with this yarn. It's super duper soft and I feel like it has not pilled at all, and I really like this, and it's very, very easy to work with. You're going to get a 153 yard, 140 meter, 3 ounce skein or 85 grams, and again it's 100% anti-pilling acrylic. And then this is going to be color Lagoon. You're going to get the next skein, which is Stone. And then finally you're going to get this color, which is Mulberry. So these 3 colors together are very pretty. And looking inside the booklet, so as always, if you are part of the Kit Club, you can access video tutorials by logging into your account. And this is very helpful if you are trying to learn how to make a stitch that you've never tried before and just need some additional help. So here is an up-close look at stripes 25, 26, and 27. Looks like this section is going to be a little bit more textured, which is always nice. They give you some instructions for how to do each of the stitches, and they tell you what comes in each kit and some additional supplies you're going to need. So you're going to need a size I9 or 5.5 millimeter crochet hook for this Afghan. And it looks like the first stitch is going to be a split front post treble crochet 2 together. I have no idea what that is, so I will definitely learn something new with this stitch. And this is the diamond stitch, which I've done before. That's really pretty. And this looks like kind of a little bit of a fillet stitch. Yes. And then finally, we have the front post texture. And then on the back, you have a picture of what the entire blanket looks like. So as you can see, this is where we started all the way down here, and here is where we are at right over here. So like I said, we're almost done with this blanket, and it's going to be very pretty. So let's get started on the blanket, and once I finish with my section, I will come back and show you what that section looks like. So again, this is going to be for stripes 25 through 27. Okay, so this is what stripes 25 through 27 look like. And you can see that it's really textured. So for this first stripe, they're calling it the diamond stitch. And this is made using double crochets and split front post treble crochets 2 together. So you would work your double crochet row, and then you would work your triples, and you would work from, like if you're on row 2, you're going to be working with the row below. So it was a little bit complicated, but I really liked the texture to it. And this next stripe is using the Fillet Crochet or Fillet Crochet. And this is a pretty easy section. It's just double crochets and then you skip with that chain. And then finally, for this last section, it's the front post texture, which is basically making front post double crochets. Now this last row is curling a little bit, but I would imagine that if you were to add more rows, it would even out. So it's just curling because all of your texture is on the one side. So for this section, stripes 25 through 27, for whatever reason, I had a really hard time with all 3 sections. They're fairly easy stitches, but I just had trouble counting the amount of stitches that I needed. Every time I did a row, I was off by, say, 5 stitches, and then I was off by 3. So I kind of had to play around with all of these stripes a little bit just to get to the desired width that the pattern called for. Now, I don't know if that's an error that I did, say, on this section right here, or if it was an error in the pattern. I'm not sure, but either way, even though the sections were fairly easy to complete, I had a really hard time getting the stitch count correct. But overall, I would say out of these 3 stripes, I would say either this section or this section was my favorite. Even though I really liked the texture of this diamond stitch, I didn't really like the end result. Again, I don't know if that's really what it's supposed to look like, or if I did it a little bit differently, but when I'm looking at the pattern itself, it doesn't look exact like it. So here is what that stripe looks like here. And then on my blanket, this is what it looks like. So it looks very similar, and I'm sure it's correct. I just didn't like it too much, but the texture is wonderful on it. So again, that's the 3 stripes. And this blanket is massive. This is definitely something that I can't show all in one video anymore, so I will have to show you at the very end. I believe I just have 2 kits left, so once I finish up the 2 kits, I can show you the entire blanket. So thank you so much for joining me and learning about stripes 25 through 27 in kit number 9 of the Annie's Crochet Striped Afghan Club. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you are interested in trying out this blanket, you can always check out the link below, and I have a link directly to this pattern that you can get in about 5 different colorways, I believe, and you can check that out, or you can check out the many other kits that Annie's has to offer. Thank you so much for joining me. Now it's time to like, comment, and subscribe to see all future videos by me. And as always, happy crocheting. Bye.